Okay, so here we are. Crusader Mercury Star Runner. Everyone, when this ship came out, jumped on it right away. And I can see why, because it is really the first main offering by Crusader Intergalactic. So, there are some new design features that CIG added to the game with this ship. And we're going to have the opportunity to explore all of it. Literally all of it. Um, so I kind of just want to get this thing off the ground. I mean, we've got the up close, we got the walk around, but you guys have already seen enough on this ship. Want to see is me fly it. That's what you're here for. That's what I'm here for. Now I know that the ship only has one entry and one exit. As you can see, this little light will tell us, I guess, the state of everything. This little panel I learned about thanks to the review that I watched. So let's go ahead and crawl on this bad boy. And I've got my Crusader Industries shirt from the show. And let's go ahead and close. Alright. So this is the biggest change from every other ship in Star Citizen. To get lights, you basically have to, do it from the cockpit. But this ship basically allows you to not have to deal with any of that. And then this is, of course, the engineering bay right here. And hit lights. There it is. Perfectly illuminated. And the lighting here seems to be purpose built because, as an engineer, you can see pretty well what you're accessing. And then, of course, this is the quantum drive here, and pretty sizable quantum drive. And this guy, I have no idea what that is. Okay. So, this is an elevator. You can use it to get to the next level, or you can just mantle, climb the ladder, and it will take us through the server room. So as you can see, the server room is basically in the way. So if you're bringing anyone on the ship, they're gonna go through the server room. So make sure that you can trust them. And then of course you have what looks like a data collection room here, or at least that's what some people are saying it is.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Alright, so it's not yet operational, and that's cool. It's not something that I expected. It kind of reminds me of the Carrack in some ways, but yeah, I can get pretty annoying. But it doesn't look like any of the servers here are interactable, and then that's going to take us through the cargo. So these are turret seats, and they're both remote operated. So we got a top and a bottom. There we go. Lights are now on. And then we have the bridge. So let's get this thing in the air, because I don't want to get impounded while I am touring the ship. So go ahead and sit in the pilot seat here. So the rail system is pretty sweet. And looks like we're gonna just fly straight up because it's a big ship.
You are clear to launch.
Alright. So let's go ahead and get flight ready.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Landing complete.
I think I nicked a little bit of door. But yeah, this is it.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Then there's our landing gear deployed. Which is super cool. And it just looks like something that would just be on on Hoth, you know. So let's just take the time to look around the cabin here. So we've got our standard 4 panels, which you will find the same 4 panels on every ship, no matter what ship you fly in this game. All have the same panels. So it's the engine, quantum drive, cargo bay, and you can do all of that from the cockpit, and then exit seat. So let's go. And we'll start climbing. We're doing about 181, so yeah, let's go about 40 degree. There's not really a lot of windows on this ship, so it doesn't really help us all that much. But, you know, if we can start the flight to space, then that works. Because we can do a little spacewalk and, you know. So yeah, we'll just keep it tight. But I gotta make sure it's stable, because it's gonna be a little minute before I get out of the seat. Ollie. Yeah, we should just climb. We're steep. Alright, so we're almost 10,000. Not almost, we've gone over. So this ship definitely requires a little extra TLC. Very fine controls. They can't quite keep it straight. But at this altitude, even if it were to like go towards the ground, I think I'd have time to like, you know, recover it. Because it is a beautiful ship, that's for sure. And I would hate to crash this thing to the earth. So we've already burned 10% of fuel. And I saw someone make a joke about this ship and how horrible it is on fuel efficiency. And now I'm seeing that. Because I'm already at 89% fuel. And that's another reason why I wanted to like get to space, because the reality of it is, you know what, let's crank this thing up. So we're out of VAT mode now, so we can go ahead and crank this thing up. And then we can do all the fun stuff. Wow, this ship is quick. Going over 800 meters a second, and we still haven't even made it anywhere near orbit. That's impressive. And it is still climbing. Still climbing. Alright. Wow, 1279. This thing goes almost as fast as some of the racing spec vehicles. Ships that you can fly. Like some of the ones that I tested weekend, like they were slower than this ship. So does it drink gas? Yeah, it drinks gas. It definitely drinks gas. Do you know what else it does? It goes super fast. It's like this thing's got the Star Citizen equivalent of a V12 engine, and it's pretty sweet. Alright. So you can get to Atmo pretty easily in this ship. Got 2 arrestor rockets. And I'm just gonna let this thing deaccelerate. Gonna ride the waves here. But I really do like how the ship just gives you so much view distance. Like that's really cool. Alright, so we're at 84% fuel and we are in orbit.
Engines off.
So let's go ahead. Now we don't have to worry about getting our ship impounded. Kind of take our time. So because bugs can happen, go ahead and don the alpha suit. Get it nice and pressurized. Alright, so number 1, cockpit that I just flown on. This little accent light's pretty cool. Weapon rack right here. And looks like don't quite look like weapon racks. Look like more avionic stuff. Yeah, these seats being on rails are pretty nice. And co-pilot probably gonna have the same level of access that every other co-pilot on every other ship currently has. I don't think can seize control co-pilot seat. No, you can't.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth
But
taking.
you can
Systems
see
on.
what the ship is doing in real time, so that's pretty cool. But as you can see, I can't control the throttle or anything like that. And I have access to 3 monitors, whereas the pilot has access to 4 because this one actually lights up. But I can open cargo bay, do all of that stuff by 1. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and power this off. And oh, that's funny. The lights were not on. Well, it wasn't coming in, but I guess the cockpit's already illuminated. So first and foremost, this little tunnel here is very, shall we say, Star Wars inspired. And there's a certain iconic ship that this ship was modeled after, and you can definitely see the intricacies and attention to detail. Now we have recreation and we have habitation. So let's go ahead and check out habitation first and foremost. So here in the habitation section, we've got looks like sleeping bags. That's just bolted onto the wall here. Well, not bolted, but fastened. You know what I'm trying to say. And then we have some shelves here, and this is it. This is your living quarters. So it looks like we've got monitors, and I'm sure you could play video games on these or whatever it is that you did. As far as the crew's concerned, this is definitely designed to be a three-man ship. That's why we had two turrets, and pilot and co-pilot. So three people can be on crew, and they can alternate roles. So this has a nice lived-in feel. It looks like we got a teddy bear. Someone likes teddy bears. Someone likes holographic plants. And this picture is blank, but it's probably a vid picture or something. And then you're sleeping, turn off the lights. Got a little bit of illumination here. But I do like those little personalizing things that CIG added with this ship. It kind of gives it that clean but lived in feel, and that's really what you're going. So, oh, nice. So this is where our shower toilet combos are, as you will find on every ship. We'll do both. So, shooter, do that. Contemplate your thoughts, and let's see if this one as well is the exact same. And lo and behold, it is. Got body wash and shampoo. Well, so those are both pluses. Let's go and move to the recreation room. So there are a couple of different routes to get in and around this ship. And this is basically designed to be a smuggler's dream. So you got a comfy sofa, leather finish right here. And you can just sit, kick it with friends. Got your books, got a plant growing here. And it's a pretty cozy room. And then there's a chessboard, which actually works. And you can basically grab a piece here, and then boom. So you can actually play chess with a friend while you're waiting to fly halfway across the galaxy. Fuel efficiency of this ship, you're probably not going to fly too far, but it's nice to have an actual game that you can play. No other ship, not even the 890 Jump, has this. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So this rail already will tell you that this thing moves. Question is, where does it move? So I need to see where the switch is. And then of course you got your cafeteria area here. This looks like a neat little oven. Because it is supposed to be secret. It wouldn't be here on the sofa. Okay, so this doesn't look like the way to do it. And this doesn't look like a door. No, it deceptively is one. Sensors on. That's weird. I wonder what that actually does. Okay, so what I'm filling around for is a secret panel. because this ship has a hidden layer to it. And I guess it's a good thing that this panel is hard to find because it's supposed to keep you safe from, you know, police, whistleblowers, that kind of thing. So, server room. And it's not going to look any different, even though we're currently in orbit right now. Alright. Here we go. Our hidden little hidey hole. So now we're moving into the secret parts of the ship where you can actually hide things. And here we are. Hidden tunnels of the ship. And you know, if you're like a fan of Alien Isolation or any of those types of games, so this drops us off in engineering. So this door opens from the other side. That's pretty cool. So there's only one way off the ship, but as far as getting around in these basically tunnels, there's multiple ingress egress points. So there's a way here in the middle of the bedroom, and then yeah. So you can literally use it to slip out. Now, if someone's outside, smart, they'll just wait you out. Then this one takes you to the server room. And yeah, this is right in front of the bridge. Yeah. Another little hidey hole. And then of course, the rec area. So this is scanning. Yeah, so the tunnels will take you to every area of the ship. So that's pretty cool. How the doors open and shut. So I really like how they sound. And now we're back in engineering. Like I could just open and close the doors all day. That's all I would want to do. Just that mechanical click. And you know, it's also ventilation. And then here is the recreation room. And there is our chessboard. So it's actually not really possible to open it from this end. And it makes sense. But then you would think this door maybe would open too, but that would just be overkill. But anyway, that is that's the ship. Let's go ahead and take a look at these mobile turrets. Alright. So, I thought they were remote. I was wrong.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
And so, CIG came out with a neat little video showcasing some of the details and benefits of this ship. And, one of the characters actually uses one of these. Okay, didn't want to do that. We'll do it again.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
And we also get the 60-degree view of the ship. But I think as far as all of the ships in this game, this one is like the best design. Like, yeah, you got fighter jets, you got all of that good stuff. Capital ships, touring ships. You have all of these different ships, right? Like this base big enough to even fit vehicles, you know what I mean? But if you're thinking about a ship that can literally do everything, just about everything, I think this is your ship. Yeah, I think this might actually be your ship. And you guys know I review a lot of ships. I do. I've reviewed a ton of ships. And I've reviewed a ton here at this expo. And no ship I've ever flown, even when I think about my favorite ships in the game, like the 890 Jump, or the 600i Touring, or the um, Anvil Valkyrie. No ship has quite done it like this ship has. This ship had a template, it had a design. The designers knew where it was going. The asymmetrical nature of it is pretty cool. It's got a nice, um, like a nice muscular form. And it has a layered design. Like if you look here, you know, you have like that inner structure and then the armor plating going on top of it. This radar array actually pops up while in use. Can't see that because I'm not, currently using it. It's just neat little things like that, this ship is really, it's gotta be in like my top three. And it's weird because it's like, I've barely flown it. You know, I just flown it up to space. I didn't even really do like a maneuverability test or anything. But when I think about how easy it is to like just get some friends together, and not even a bunch of friends, like just you and one other or two other people, because even like two people could operate the ship. You know what I mean? Like the two gun turrets are right next to each other, and you're literally just switching seats. That's all you're doing. And two people could, you know, pilot the ship and man it. And the things that you would use the ship for, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, this ship is designed to do things that you don't want to tell anyone else about. It's got room for a small crew. You could even use it to, you know, drop off troops, drop off vehicles. Like if you wanted to use this ship in military operations, you can do that. And I've been waiting for a Normandy-esque ship because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, and this ship is the closest. It's the closest to the Normandy SR1 and SR2 because of its speed and its utility. And I'm just excited to see what the Star Citizen community will do um, with this ship. How they'll modify it, you know, what changes they'll make to it. So yeah, it really is just an all around impressive and well made ship, and I really want to tip my hat to out. I heard really want to tip my hat to CIG and um, to Crusader for giving us that opportunity to experience something like this. So you're thinking of like purchasing something beyond starter ship? This is it. This is going to be your ship. Now, if you've got a larger crew, maybe you want to buy something that's bigger. But this ship pretty much does anything that's not relating to mining extremely well. Like you can smuggle things with the ship, you can transport things with the ship. And it's got, you know, it's got a personality, you know, it's got a certain flavor to it, and I think it's great. I really do. Like, I like everything about this ship, and it's not even a paid review. No.
Engines on.
So sitting pretty. That's another reason why we want to do that. So let's just go ahead and just fly down for the road. Already doing 6.3 G's. I'm experiencing 6.3 G's right now. But yeah, I'm just blown away with this ship and how well it flies. My only gripe is that it looks like it would be kind of on the light side of firepower. I mean, if you had those turrets, man, probably not so much. But I feel like if you're in my situation and you're flying it by yourself, maybe at a disadvantage. But all ships of this type are, so it's not even really like a legitimate, um, criticism of the Mercury. Like it really isn't, because all ships are like this. Doesn't matter what, you know. But yeah, that's always fun. And we're going at such a rate of speed that re-entry is Pretty easy peasy. Going 47,000. So let's aim for that part. Because we're gonna hit Atmo pretty soon. Once we get to about 20,000 meters, we should start seeing it. Okay, we're below 20. And there it is. Atmosphere starting to appear. But you can hear it. You can hear the atmo long before you see it. And as you can see, our speed is rapidly deaccelerating. Alright, so now we are back in maneuverability mode. And let's try to do some maneuverability with this thing. And we'll keep it tight. So as you can see, this thing's pretty fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did not want to do that. But yeah, keeping it in its element, you know, and not pushing it too far past its tolerances will allow you to save yourself some headache for sure. So about 235 with afterburners. Hopefully autopilot doesn't screw me up. Alright, so I'm getting an ATC warning. And there is NBIS right there. Yeah, that looks like a Carrack. But people should still be able to fly the Carrack because it's best in show. And there's the Expo over there. So yeah, here it is. The Expo and the Carrack. which is a pretty sweet ship. And I've already done a character review, if you guys are interested in that as well. You'll also find that on my YouTube. So, let's go ahead and It and Carrick, I think, are some of the coolest ships in the game right now. Favorite still them all, though. Traded my Carrick for a Hammerhead and regretted it ever since. Ooh, yeah, you traded down, my dude. Hammerhead is good, but it's not that good. Compared to the Carrick, that is. It's a fun ship, don't get me wrong, but it's not a Carrick.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And that is a trade I would have never made. But it's not me, though. Alright, I think I'm right on top of it now. Yeah. So it's gonna be a tight squeeze. These mid-sized hangars are so unforgivable. But we're inside.
Landing complete.
There it is.
Engines off. Weapons off.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. This ship is cool. I would definitely own it. Like, if I had a crew that I played with on a regular, oh yeah, you'd best believe it. I think they would enjoy the ship, and I know I'm enjoying it, so. It's just a cool ship, man. I mean, it really is. It really is just a all-around, really well done ship. That's it. Crusader Intergalactic Mercury Star Runner. One of the best ships I've ever flown. Truly. Thanks again, guys.